need a body shop? You need engine repair? Auto Excellence, Collision Specialists, 631-261-6420. That's 631-261-6420. Auto Excellence. Jimmy, I gotta take a dump.
What?
No, I mean I need a dumpster.
Well, for all those needs, you need to call Big V Dumpster Rental, Long Island, New York, 631-900-DUMP. A tad boring. It was almost, see, you don't want to do too much technical. You got to mix the two. That becomes an artist. That's what I did with me, myself.
Was Bret Hart a great example of mixing the two?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a good example. There's a lot of people. I mean, off the top of my head, Bret Hart, Owen Hart for sure.
Thank you.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
I'm just trying
How
to think.
about Kurt Angle? Guy like Kurt Angle.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Kurt's a real deal.
Wait,
Barry,
you're touching. Whoa. Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Okay, hold up. Time out.
Time out.
I've met the man one time last year.
Okay.
This is my opinion and my story on Kurt Angle. There's been a lot of amateur wrestlers that tried to transcend into the professional. Myself, it was kind of, you just get lost a little bit in the amateur and the pro, and you got to get it out of you. Bob Backlund, the great, I hate forgetting his name. He's from Minnesota.
Brad Rangans?
Brad Rangans, thank you. And, but
boring. He's going to go boring.
Excuse me, but here's the big one.
I agree.
Kurt Angle, an Olympic gold friggin' medalist.
Broken freaking neck.
He's got the promos. He wins with a broken neck.
Yep.
The dude looks great.
Yep.
With the hair, without the hair.
Yep.
His verbiage, his intelligence.
Yep.
Back in the day, I don't know this for a fact. I just heard through the locker room, maybe some demons, but he corrected them. He's a friggin' stud fucking athlete. And he'll fucking whip your ass, amateur style. I don't care who you are, in seconds.
I think he did that to Lesnar.
Well, I didn't want to go there, but I've heard that.
Yeah.
There is a difference. Think about this.
Yeah.
Common sense. You don't need 8 years of college for this, but you're a gold medalist in the Olympics and win it with a broken neck over an NCAA champion,
Right.
AAU champion, Big
Right.
Army champion.
Right.
There's no comparison.
It's ridiculous.
Kurt Angle is the friggin' man. Now, here's the big deal about him. His transition was incredible. In 1 year, he caught on so friggin' quick.
Natural.
Unbelievable. The respect for him is just, in my eyes, is just incredible. How he transitioned. I seen him in some crazy matches with Shane McMahon, going through shit. I mean, shoot style. He could do that. He can go out there. I saw him 2 years ago. It's an old match. I don't know where it's from. TNA or Impact, something. He went about 15 minutes with Jay Lethal and put him over. He's a friggin' pro. Yeah. He put over this guy on for his retirement match. Nothing against him, but I think Kurt should have went over. That shows it's not you don't give a shit attitude. It's not that you don't care. You're a pro. We're in the land of make-believe. Now that kayfabe's broken, I could say that. We're in the land of make-believe. Again, if you're worried about your win-loss record and that you're the tough guy and you're this, feel free to go in there with Brock or Ken Shamrock, Frank Shamrock. They will fuck you up in 30 seconds.
So
badly.
Let me ask you
badly.
You seem like a purist. So you mentioned AEW. How do you feel like guys like Orange Cassidy? Do you feel like they're destroying the business?
His hands are in his pockets.
I know. Well, here's the deal with that. They're unique.
Yes.
And I thought they'd wait another year to do that. It's unique. You're giving a guy a break that's actually, he's pulling the wagon. I mean, if he couldn't work, I understand. Okay, he's in shape. He's not mammoth. He's not jacked up.
Okay.
But other companies wouldn't do it. But let me tell you something. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to be paid a lot. I don't know how you stick your hands in the pocket and dive through those ropes, do a planche and a tope without worrying, I hope they catch me. I hope, because if they don't, your face will hit that pavement. You could be dead. And he don't stutter a step.
So
and he's a nice guy.
So do you think these younger wrestlers, they're all about these high spots and they're really putting their lives on the line at this point?
Well,
and it's not really getting the effect they need, right?
And how enduring can that be for their character? They're not going to be able to do that when they're 40-something.
no, you can't do that. I mean, a good wrestler, I mean, I've seen it with Owen Hart, Brady Boone, a lot of Tiger Mask, a lot of Japanese wrestlers that work their ass off in the ring and do the fancy lucha libre style. Eventually, you're going to blow out a knee. You have to. You're going to, like me, break my neck. These things are going to happen. And the high spots, my philosophy, it's real simple. I get in there, I'm the heel. I paint the story that I'm a cowardly heel, but I know how to wrestle. That's where you get the heat. He just doesn't punch and kick, but he does. But all of a sudden, he's doing a Northern Light suplex, three-quarter grapevine, Oklahoma roll. But why did he poke him in the eyes? Psychology that gets heat. Not saying, oh, fuck you, and pull the ropes. That's cheap heat. Right. Anybody could get that. You could do that at any side of a bar outside of Philly, Jersey, New York, Florida, anywhere, and do it for free. I mean, that's not a talent.
Right.
It's stupid. So, too many high spots smarten up your fans. I just think, and too long. It's choreographed. It's obvious. But a good solid one or two, maybe a tad of a long one, there's the story painted. Work that hold. Go for the pin. Go for the submission. All of a sudden, we're doing submissions. I've been doing them 20 years ago.
Right.
Submissions, how do you win? Well, you tap out or you get pinned.
Right.
Or it's a draw match or Broadway. It does happen.
How about a disqualification every so often? Or
yeah.
count out?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you got to throw that in there and bring back the Texas Death Match.
Yeah.
Right? Bring out the no lights out match.
Mm-hmm.
Lights out match. No, how about the I quit match?
Yeah.
Texas bull rope match. We can go on and on because people like that. But I think too much of this, you got to settle down, and too much outside. We're supposed to be in the ring. You want to go outside, okay, and you get the cameras, fine. But if you're at a house show, like I said, the only people that see that good spot is ringside. Cheapskates can't see that. Yeah. And they're going like this. And they're pissed. Mm-hmm. They didn't get to see it. Now, if you do it on TV, it's a different story. The cameras are all over the place.
Well, that's really a great point, man. I wasn't even thinking about that. You're right. You have to keep it in the ring. You want your fans to be able to see the action.
It's a wrestling ring.
You're so
That's
right.
where you're at.
Oh, my God. Wow.
How about your take on 50-50 booking? Back in your prime, we definitely knew who was who.